2018, 12 in 2019, and 15 in 2020. On March 6, 2017, soldiers attacked a freelance journalist during Ghana's 60th Independence Day celebration at the Independence Square in Accra. On 30th June 2017, operatives of the National Investigations Bureau, formerly the Bureau of National Investigations, stormed the studios of ZAR Radio located in Tamale, the northern region, and forced the network to suspend broadcasting for about an hour over concerns that it was being used to fund religious conflict. October 10, 2017, the Omahene of Wase Kropon Techete Akuyamwa Sechim II forced Larry Saint, a journalist with Rivers FM, to kneel in the sand for hours for criticizing him on WhatsApp. February 23, 2018, police brutalized journalist Christopher Kevin Asima, presenter of A1 Radio in Bolgatanga, while he was covering a fire outbreak incident. March 27, 2018, a reporter of a Accra-based multimedia group, Latif Idris, was severely beaten by the police officers at the police headquarters. The journalist was covering a rowdy scene at the headquarters of the Ghana Police Service. May 29, 2018, as Central MP Kennedy Japan threatened the life of Anna. 10, 2019. Unknown individuals issued threats against investigative journalist Manasseh Azuri Awuni. The threats followed the release of a documentary by the journalist on March 7, 2019 of an alleged vigilante group that uses Yosu Castle as its offices. In June 27, 2019, national security operatives stormed the offices of modernghana.com and arrested 2 of its staff, including a deputy editor. The operatives, who did not present any warrant, seized computers belonging to the media and took the 2 journalists with their heads covered into detention at their headquarters. The list goes on and on. Fast forward to 2021. Peter Tabiri, a correspondent for Accra-based Pent TV in the Western, North and Western regions, was assaulted by alleged national security operatives. Days after the celebration of World Press Freedom Day on May 3, 2021, police officers on Tuesday, May 11, 2021, arrested Caleb Kuda, a broadcast journalist with City FM and City TV. According to the police, he was arrested for filming at the premises of the National Security Ministry, a restricted security zone. Caleb is alleged to have been assaulted by the national security operatives. About 7 heavily armed police officers subsequently stormed the premises of City FM City TV in an attempt to arrest Zoe Abubaidu, another broadcast journalist with a respected media house whom they claimed had received files from Caleb Kuda. Well, promoting the safety of journalists and combating impunity for those who attack them are central elements within UNESCO's support for press freedom on all media platforms. To prevent such attacks on the media by state agencies, there is the need to strengthen training for police and law enforcement on freedom of expression and appropriate behavior in.
Welcome to the best in Ghanaian entertainment on Akwaba Magic. Welcome home to Akwaba Magic on DSTV channel 150. It's your moment. DSTV.
News reporting does not end because the day is over. Anytime the news breaks, it is our duty as journalists to report it in a timely and accurate manner. It is also our responsibility to seek answers to the lingering question on the minds of the audience to hopefully bring closure to an unfolding story.
Address me on the parameters of this invitation. Mr. Speaker, you owe me. I don't want to ever disrespect you, but if you invite me, I will.
Let's interrogate the facts behind the issue, speak to the newsmakers, present the relevant facts in a way that tells the full story. Newsline, an in-depth probe into the news headlines. The news never sleeps. My name is Moro Awudu. Join me from Monday to Friday at 10:30 p.m. on Metro TV for Newsline.
Yes, and you're welcome back. During the break, I was trying to skim through the book to see an interesting chapter. So yes, this is a book written by Abdul Rahman Harunata, MOV, Member of the Volta. You were awarded Member of the Order of the Volta. This was an award given to you by the former President Kufuor. But this is a book about former President John Mahama. Yes. You wrote this in 2018.
No, 2020 actually.
We're in 2021, so 2020. Now, I want to go to chapter 14.
Okay.
First of all, I'd like to ask you why you wrote this book. But in answering that question, chapter 14, page 47, talks about neo-culture of silence. And I guess that is how you would want to describe the times that we're in.
Yeah.
Well, I'll read on page 48 what you write here. You said, the rise of the likes of Anas, Arimeyao Anas, Manasseh Azuriawone, and Kelvin Taylor attest to this development. But even they, with the vast amounts of media punch they have accumulated, are now under threat themselves. An insidious culture of silence has recently manifested.
I said this before Dr. Jonah made his speech.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is true. I've noticed it, and we are talking about the security services, but then the politicians, I think, are the inspiration behind these things. And here I'm not restricting it to one particular government or so. Security agencies work with others. They don't just get up and do things. They get their inspiration from the government of the day, which protects them, so they know they can do certain things with impunity and get away with it. Because for these police people or soldiers to have gone to City FM to do what they did, it's because they felt they had some political power behind them, or else they wouldn't have died. And with the military, with the security services, they work with orders. So who gave the order? It's just like the soldiers who went into Parliament on 6th January. That day they were electing the speaker. Who gave the orders?
So the real actors, you say, could be politicians behind these security operatives.
Yes.
But there could be excesses too. Maybe they were given specific instructions which they may have gone beyond. That's also possible.
That's the thing about the military and the soldiers. I mean, if war was to be just left to just shooting one soldier to the other, war wouldn't be that bad. So once you put soldiers in a war situation, of course there will be excesses. Just make sure they don't get into that state of mind. So they may have caused the excesses. But then look at what happened to Parliament. The name of a full Major General came up. I won't mention his name on this program. A Major General was supposed to have led that attack. A Major General is not a junior